You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Hey, yo! You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You dig?
Do you want to be polished?
You are now watching PNN, the Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Do you need to be polished?
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You just gotta be polished.
PNN!
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
PNN.
PNN.
PPN.
PPN.
PNN?
Polished News Network. Look at the Jordans. Look at the gun. This is all cap.
Yeah. Okay.
3 out of 5 grandmothers approve.
Hello, everyone. You are watching PNN Polished News Network. You guys go ahead and tag all your entrepreneur friends, all your business owner friends and family. Let me see something right. Okay. All right, y'all. Happy Friday. Somebody sent me a message saying happy Friday 13th. I was like, no, not the 13th of Friday. But yeah, so y'all go ahead, tag everybody in there. I'm going to play the business reel video. It's $25 to get on the business reel. We'll advertise it for about 3 months and then we'll switch out. So this business reel needs to be updated. All right. But I'm going to play it anyway because I need a little bit more time right quick. All right. I'll be right back. right, you guys. Let me see. This thing is acting real weird tonight, but whatever. All right, y'all. PNN. Listen, tonight is going to be so awesome. I'm super excited about this interview. It's my very long time friend. But before we get to that, you guys, we're supposed to be talking about our goals, our short-term goals tonight as well. So you guys get those ready. We're going to discuss those after the interview. And so let me see. Hey, Dr. Latoya. Yeah. So yeah, I did things a little bit different tonight. Because of course, y'all know I was running in here like a chicken with my head cut off from working. And so I did not want to miss this interview tonight. So yes, I was like, hey Jen, you still down? All right, let's go. So I really want to dive deep into this. I know Dr. Latoya, you said that one of your goals was attached to this interview. So I'm excited to know what that is on there. Yeah. See, Jamelin's on here. Hey, Jamelin. Talisha. Hey, T. All right. So, without further ado, right? Because some of y'all got to go to bed. All right. First. I'm going to talk to you guys about it right now and at the end about the Business Expo. It's going to be September the 18th. I want to do something a little bit different from my birthday. And so I'm actually partnering with another entrepreneur. I guess she's a silent partner because she don't want to talk. So we're partnering together to do this Business Expo. It's on the 18th. It's going to be speakers there. It's going to be a live performance by Lori Turner. It's also going to be vendors, indoor, outdoor vendors. So you guys will be able to participate and mix and mingle with people that you know, people that you don't know, all with the same goals of being entrepreneur, business owner. So I'm super excited about that. You guys can get your tickets for that. I'll play the promo video in just a little bit. But right now, I need to get the sound effects on her because it'll be so ignorant with the sound effects because it's got to be one with a rooster. Anyway, so right now, without further ado, I present to all of you, my friend, my good friend, the creative director of Nicole Designs, your expert in brand visual strategy, Miss Jennifer Briggs.
I'm not gonna play with you. I need you to do that on all my calls, all my consultations. You just gonna be intro for all of them. That's it. I don't even have to say nothing. Okay, I'm done. She did my intro. I'm good. Y'all know what I do now.
I have to give you a good one. I have to give it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, how are you tonight? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good and tired. Like good and tired. Started this week. I ain't used to getting up at 6:30 no more ever for the last 2 months. So trying to get up at 6:30 is a challenge right about now.
It is.
I'm like, no, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night person. I don't know if I've always been that way, but now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I get more stuff done at night than I can in the morning. So
right. And I don't even think, I know I'm not a morning person, but I don't think I'm a night person either.
You just a day person. You just
midday. But then the crazy part is though, I wake up at like 3:00 in the morning and work on something and then go right back to sleep though.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? That is you and your life all the time. You know what? In the middle of the night, I got an idea and I gotta write it down because if I don't write it down, I'm not gonna remember it. Yeah. No,
I'll be tossing and turning. You're talking about she's a win person.
Right. That's
yeah, but so I've been doing some like serious bragging on you because of course this is about entrepreneurs And so you know, I like to ramble on about that. And I get to do that here.
Yay. I know. I was like, this fancy. This fancy. Wait a minute. We got a little intro and a countdown and commercials. Wait a minute.
Oh, this fancy.
It is.
Well, let me give you all your credit. Let me give you all your credit.
Oh, I didn't do that. You did that.
Yeah, huh?
I didn't do that. You did that. That's
I
you.
know, but I wouldn't know how to do it if you didn't teach me.
Oh, I'll take like this much credit, but that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. I just told you like, hey, here's some tips, and you was like, I got this. Here, let me have a little I didn't do that.
I was like, do what? Huh? Yeah, so I always tell everybody on here. I always says you know, so Jen taught me about, you know, branding and stuff because I had no idea. I had no idea that you were supposed to have brand colors. I knew you were supposed to have a logo, so you created my first logo, and so yeah, so for that.
Thank you.
And then you actually set up, you know, the colors to go with it. I had no idea like colors have numbers and, you know, all of that stuff. It's a lot of people that don't. I didn't know. So now I'm like extra hardcore about it. What's your logo? You know, what's your brand colors? You need brand colors. You know?
Yay!
Yeah, so yeah, I thank you so much for, you know, putting up with me and all my 101,000 questions on, yeah, what is this supposed to do? How does this look? What is it? You know, what does that mean? And what does that mean? And then even still today, you say stuff, and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, all that stuff is important. Like I like all of it. And don't get me wrong, I understand like when you have an idea and you're like, okay, I have this idea, and everyone thinks the first thing I need to have is a logo and a website. And it's like, that's cool for when you're getting started, but it's like, where do you see your brand in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years? And it's like the way that these bigger companies are working, they're looking for smaller businesses to work with because they're authentic, they're transparent, and that's what's going to get them more customers. Like they want your customers and they're willing to pay you for your customers. But what they're not going to do is pay you when your stuff look like you made it with your feet. That's what they want to pay you for. They not.
Right. Tell the truth. Right. But that is the truth. And it's like I had to mature in that area because I mean, I just didn't know. Joe, Tom, I appreciate Jen. She helped polish pay bills for real. Yeah, and it's like, and I'm telling him and explaining it to him, like, hey, no, we gotta do blah blah blah. All it has to be the same colors. It has to be. Yeah. And like adamant on it. He gets it now, so it's funny.
Yay!
It's funny. Yeah.
I feel like I should be like a cult leader and shit. I'm sorry. And stuff.
Yeah. You're all right. Yeah. My leg is talking about my feet. Yeah. It don't look like you did. With your feet, not your feet. Yeah. But and so for those of you who don't know, Jan is actually one of the speakers for the Business Expo. So she's gonna really get to dive deep into branding and why do you need it, give you a few tips. And so tonight we're just gonna touch on it a little bit because we need you guys to buy a ticket to the Business Expo to be able to get more information. And then even furthermore, contact her directly for her services because she can help build your brand and make it not look like you did with your feet.
Now I need to change that and build your brand and help you pay your bills. That's what I need to change you to now. Let me help you pay your bills.
Right. Because we're not doing this for fun. This pays bills. This pays the bills. But yeah, where was it? Let me go to the stuff. We got some stuff. Okay. So wait. Joe talking about, yep. Pays the bills. Yeah, so so touch real briefly on what is branding. Just a little bit, not your full fledged because they got to buy a ticket for that stuff, and then they have to pay you for the expounded version.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So your branding is going to be everything that I guess the best way to say is it's the character of your business. It's your business's personality. For the most part, of course, you're going to interact with the people that you are going to do business with. But for most people, they fall in love with what they see visually before they fall in love with what you're saying to them when they contact you. And you want to build trust with the people who are going to reach out to you, because again, if you don't look like you know what you're doing, if your brand looks like you don't know what you're doing, people are not going to pay for what you're offering, especially once you start moving into wanting to charge in the thousands.
Right.
If your brand looks like you made it with your feet, nobody's gonna pay you $10,000 for what you're offering. And to me, that's the goal. If I'm owning my own business, I want $10,000 clients. I want to be able to say this service is $10,000 and not bat an eye, and my client not try to haggle me and say I can't afford that, and me feeling bad. No, you can't afford it, then I'm not a good fit.
Yeah.
I need the person that's going to give me 5 payments of $2,500, please.
Woo!
Yes. Yes. My bills will be nicely paid that way. But that is what your branding is responsible for, telling people, I take my business serious. I'm going to provide you the utmost level of service, and you can see that from the visuals that I've created for my brand.
Yes, ma'am. Well said. And so, yeah. And I think it's funny too, because a few people have came to me and they're like, I need help with this, and and I'm like, I don't do that. go to her, go to this person, because I'm not doing all that at all. Hey, somebody tag Jay Henderson for me. Jay Henderson and Unique Shelby. Jay Henderson and Unique Shelby. Somebody tag them for me. And Unique Shelby. You okay?
Little people, and so they hear me laughing and they think this is like a normal Zoom call when they hear
hey, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah, no, I'm talking to people.
Right. That is hilarious. Yeah, a few people have came to me and they're like, hey, well, I need to do this and do that, and I'm like, I don't do that. You can go talk to Jennifer. But yeah, I was blown away but I was there too, about how many people don't think that is serious.
No, they really don't. Like, and I get it, because from the outside, it looks really easy to start your business. Like, it looks like all I got to have is an idea and I'm ready to go and put myself out there. And it's like, having your own business is putting in the same amount of work that you would put in at a job if you were working for somebody else. Like, you are focused on your business from 9 to 5, sometimes from 9 to 9, sometimes from 24 hours a day. And it's like, if you're not willing to put in that type of work for your business, you're going to have to find you something else to do, because you're not going to be able to live if you're not investing in your business like that all the time. And again, if it's the people that you want to come to you, you have to make your brand attractive to them. People don't just want to buy stuff because they like you. I mean, your family does. Your family will definitely support you, but people you don't know, they're not going to come to you just because you out here with your business. They want to make sure that you're doing what you want to do. I tell people all the time, most people, I think, have at least $250 on hand that they can kind of play around with.
Yeah.
But once you start asking for more than $250, people are like, So you say you can do what and when and where and how? No. And then it's gonna be given to me when? Yeah, no. Yeah. And your branding does all that talking for you without you having to say anything.
Yeah, that's true. And like in the past couple of years, being an entrepreneur and starting a business has become a popular thing to do.
Yes.
And so you're like you saying about the brand helps you stand out. Like, hey, I'm not just this fly by night person. Like, oh, it's trending. It's trending. Right. I'm going to start doing this. And, there's nothing to identify you. It's like you walking around here, you have a name, but you don't have a face.
Right. That part. And it's like, even make it as simple as the brands that you buy on a regular basis. Yeah. Like, the reason you buy from them is because of the branding. It's because there's a certain expectation that you have for them to always follow through on whatever it is you're buying. Like, that's just what it is. And then the point of brands are supposed to be recognizable. And so again, you buy from these brands because you immediately recognize them, because they put their branding all over everything. Everything. And like, you don't have a choice. Like, you're like, oh, I already know who that is because their branding looks a certain way. Right. Like, you are automatically drawn to brands because of how they look, and they know that. And that's why they choose logos the way they do. That's why they choose colors the way they do, fonts the way they do, visuals the way that they do, because they know who they're trying to attract. Exactly. And the studies show that if I make my brand look like this, I am going to attract these types of people to my brand. You want people who ain't got no money, make it with your feet. That's it. That's what happened.
Hey, we got to get some t-shirts, baby.
I'm here for this. I'm so here for this.
And it's like everything you taught me with polished elegance, we put it towards Buff Daddy floors. Yeah. And so we can be driving anywhere, because it's like the van is wrapped, and then the cars have the what do you call it? The magnets on it. And so people, like, we're driving and people are like blowing it, like,
yes.
Hey, get off my back.
I was going to say, you got a big old business card just floating in your background.
He knows I'm always messing with my hair, and it's just like, he gonna put it up against my hair. Yes, Nisha, that is Joe. Yeah, too much. Yes, but it works. It works, and like we are a testimony to what you're saying, because it works. It really does, and it almost makes you feel kind of, only for a little while, because I don't like all that attention. Almost makes you feel like a celebrity. Is like, whoa, stop waving and blowing, but call the number and make an appointment.
That's the point. You want them to be waving and blowing.
Yeah.
Even if they don't need it, they'll remember, oh, I know somebody who does floors. I see them all the time, or I see their brand all the time. So here's their number, and then there's your referral. And who's to say later on, they're not like, you know what, I might need to get my floors done since they did such a good job. Like, you have to keep putting it in people's minds that, hey, here's my brand. Hey, here's my brand again. Oh, it's me and my brand, because that's how we work. Like, you have to keep reminding us, and your branding does that for you without you having to do anything.
Right.
I was like, hold on, that is the alarm for folks to go to bed. So give me just a second.
Yes, that's fine. Go ahead. Okay, while she's doing that, you guys, I want to show you the actual promo to the business expo real quick. Hold on just a sec. And you guys, don't forget, get your goals ready. Get your goals ready. So we're gonna kind of discuss them and go over them. Yes, they are awesome in such a hi. That is one of our client families. Yes, we love you, and we thank you so much for your business. We just love you guys. You guys are great. So yeah, and thank you for the shout out earlier. We did book some clients because of you shouting us out. So thank you, the lovely Mrs. Hill. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. But yeah, but that's what we're talking about. That's what it's all about. Word of mouth is everything, especially when your brain looks good, and then you're able to actually execute, your services to be better than the rest. All that is a part of it. You got it,
girl. I did. Yeah, 9 o'clock is shutdown time. Y'all go to bed.
Yeah. Listen, gotta have them bedtimes.
Right.
What? Yeah, so I know earlier, because I'm always looking at your page, even if like we're on the go and I scroll to your page to see, okay, what is she talking about now in branding? What else can I learn? What do I need to work on? Because I feel like there's always, even though the brands, they look nice, everything is always changing and evolving. And so I don't never want to miss that. So hold on right quick. Jen, did we lose you? Oh, let me see. All right, y'all. We're gonna wait on her to get that together. But yeah, check this out though. Hold on. All right. So you guys get your tickets for the Business Expo. I will post the link on the PNN Facebook page, and the PNN IG page, so you guys can click on the link, purchase your tickets, easy peasy. Okay.
My bad. I thought that was me. Yep. I was like, oh, you're asking me things.
Yeah, I don't remember what I asked either. Oh no, I do remember. Remember now. Okay. I remember. Okay. So what I was saying was I always check your page. I try to as much as possible to see what because guys, on her Facebook page, she's always posting different nuggets on branding. You can add her, Jennifer Briggs, on Facebook. And she's always posting stuff on there like tips and tools, and it's super awesome. And so today I was like, what is that? Explain.
Joe.
Not it. Too much. It is too much. So let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here, and so you go ahead and take over, and I'll be your assistant that changes it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just tell me when to change it.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is an example of a brand aesthetic that a lot of my clients tend to gravitate towards. A lot of my clients, they want to be able to start to offer higher ticket signature programs. And sometimes in order to do that, you've got to make your brand look more luxury, because again, if you're wanting to start charging in the thousands, people have a certain expectation of the way that your brand is going to look if they're going to come up with that kind of money for you. You can go to the next one, please, ma'am. So for this particular type of aesthetic, it's called Modern Luxe. It's also referred to as MLCs. This aesthetic embodies sophistication with a quiet yet expensive confidence. So a lot of my clients that come to me, they always say, I really like the way that Louis Vuitton looks, or I really like the way Chanel looks. And so they're looking for that luxury feel. So that way, again, they can attract those clients who are willing to pay those higher end investments for the types of services that you're offering. You can go to the next one, please. Adjectives for this particular brand type are perfection, refinement, sophisticated, lavish, authentic, transparent, innovative, timeless, exclusive, unforgettable. So again, think about those high-end brands, those brands, again, where most of the pricing for everything is starting at least $500 or more. again, you're looking for a certain type of clientele when you start to build your brand this way. But again, from experience, your customer service needs to match this level of branding if you're going to start building your aesthetic this way. So if you're going to say, okay, this is the way that I want to build my brand, you need to be having processes in place for people to follow through and go through. You need to have what's called a CRM system, which is to help keep track of your customers. I use Honeybook. It helps me to send contracts and invoices and questionnaires to people. So that way they know, like, when we get started, like, this is a legit business. I'm not asking you to cash app me. We don't cash app when we're trying to get real life clients. Next, please. Some brand examples, if you want to go to Instagram or you're on Instagram, Unorthodox Legal, she actually helped make my contract for me. Her brand is extremely modern and luxe. At goodfriends.studio, I'm in love with the photography. Again, it is very high-end and professional, and it also features a lot of African Americans in high-end, I should say, high-end fashions and poses. I think that's the one thing that I don't see a lot of, is a lot of modern luxury images with Black women or Black people, which is something that I'd really like to see, but it's few and far between. Next, please, or we want to talk about that? Oh, so I thought about this because of the lyric from the Meg Thee Stallion song, which is "Ain't Nobody Come to See You, Otis," from the Temptations movie, because that's what he said, David Ruffin. And so what I was noticing as a brand designer is a lot of, and I do have to say this about the people in my industry, some of the people in my industry like to create things for people that doesn't get you the type of clients that you want. Sometimes they're recycling designs. Thank you. Sometimes they're recycling designs that people have made, or ones that they've made for other people, which I'm not cool with at all. But a lot of the times they're making designs that don't really reflect the type of audience that you need to attract. And that's what's really important, is because once you have your branding the way that you need it to be, and it's attracting the type of people that you need for it to attract, you're going to have to start building relationships with people. Because when you start building relationships with people, those are the people who are either, one, going to come back for your services. And again, say me, for example, I have people who have come back and asked me, "Hey, Jennifer, can you make this for me? Can you do this for me? Oh, I also need this design. Can you do this?" One client that I have in particular, her name is Jennifer. She's the owner of a brand called Just Elope. And so she has a business that's designed to help you with your elopement. So basically, she is planning a wedding for people who have 35 guests or less. And you can have your wedding, say, for example, at the Arboretum. I used to tell people, if you want to get married in Whataburger, she will marry you in Whataburger. She's married people at the state fair, but because I've built a relationship with her, whenever she needs something designed, she is coming to find me. She sent me a text message a couple days ago talking about, "I need you to remake something that we made." And she's like, "Well, I don't know what it is, but give me 2 days and I'm gonna remake it." That's the type, right? It is. It's a really cool niche. And I love her brand. So I'm always like, whatever you need, because I think that's dope. But because I've built a relationship with her, she's coming back to me and she's referring people to me. I've got clients who say, "Oh yeah, Jennifer sent me Whataburger." I can't, Joe. Anyways, she's always referring clients to me. They're always like, "Oh yeah, Jennifer sent me. Jennifer sent me. Jennifer sent me. Jennifer sent me." And to me, not only does that speak volumes for the level of customer service that I'm providing, but it also speaks to the fact that I keep up with my branding so that people know who I am. And when they see my aesthetic on Instagram, they immediately know that it's mine. And the same thing applies for you. If you're out here on these platforms, you want want people to see what you are doing and immediately know that it's yours without a question. Oh, this is such and such's brand. Oh, okay. What's she doing? What she got going on today? That's how you want to build your brand, because that's how you're going to build relationships instead of client lists of people who let you do one service and then they don't come back, but they talk about you behind your back and have somebody else fix what you messed up or fix what they didn't like. You may go to the next one, please. This is a social media graphic that I made for one of my most recent clients. She is a social media strategist and she wanted to do a rebrand. She wanted her brand to be more luxury. And so we worked with some graphics. Right, exactly. She wanted to focus on making, again, her brand have a more luxury feel, again, so she could attract more luxury clients. I think as an entrepreneur, to me, the hardest part about being an entrepreneur is when you have to learn to tell some of these people that come to you no. Because I'm gonna be honest, I want to help everybody. Like, if you come to me, I want to help you, but there are some stipulations for me helping you. You need to know what you want to do. You need to know what your business mission is, your brand, your vision. Like, I can't make these things without you knowing this information. So if you don't have this information, I'm not a good fit for you until you do. But there's still that part of me that tugs at my heartstrings. I'm like, I don't want to tell you no. I really, 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 really want to help you. But I need you to know what you want to do with your business, because it's not mine and I can't make up things for you. So for this particular client, she did a full brand styling, which includes having your logo suite made, your fonts, your color palette, a pattern, and social media graphics. Social media graphics is one of the things that I like to do the most, because to me, social media is where you can market yourself and you don't have to worry about going somewhere else to market yourself. Like, you can market yourself right now on Instagram, but the goal is that you have to, again, attract the type of people that you want to attract to your brand, and having social media templates will help with that. It's a service that I had stopped doing for a little bit, just because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was getting a little burnout, but it's a service that I want to start offering again, because I see a lot of people on Instagram whose brands and their Instagram feeds look like trash. And I can't stand it, because it's like you're missing out on so many clients, because Instagram is a visual platform. People get on it to see what your stuff looks like, and your stuff, looks like you made it with your feet. They don't want to talk to you. Like, they don't.
Yeah. I think you should start offering that service.
Yeah.
I really do.
Thank you. I gotta put it up. Thank you. I'm happy to do that. I need to. I just need to take the time to sit my butt down somewhere and make the graphic for it and put it up on my website. Like, that's really all I need to do.
Yeah.
Just, again, thank you, Sissy. Because it's atrocious. And especially now with Reels being where everything is headed because of TikTok, there are so many ways that you can still adjust your feed to attract people and still do your Reels and things like that. Because, again, the way social media is moving, you're gonna have to start making video. Like, it's a wrap. You don't have a voice anymore.
So didn't Instagram kind of change to that? We were talking about it last week. Did they officially, so it's all videos?
It's not all videos. What they're saying is that they're going to be more of a video focused app, because TikTok is killing them. Like, killing them, because you can get on TikTok and see any and everything. You can watch educational stuff, informational, funny. I can go on there and clear my chakras. I can get a prayer. I can get a tarot reading. I can learn a dance. Like, they are killing Instagram. Don't nobody want to look. And then the other thing, side note, y'all, I'm an instructional designer full time. So I build training for, I work for Fossil now. So I build training for I build their corporate training. So basically, when you work at a corporate job, all that training that they make you take when you first get hired, that's the type of stuff I build. But now I've moved.
Whoa, wait.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Now I've moved into building leadership training. So right now I'm currently working on building a program for the women in leadership at Fossil to help them be better leaders. And so it's from, I just lost my train of thought. It's from scratch, like figuring out what's going to work best, how to build the course to where it makes sense, going out and designing the PowerPoints for the courses. That's another service that I've been thinking about offering.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. I was like, yes, offer that. Especially that the training for the business. I was just about to ask you, like, do you do that for others, not just the Fossil people?
Well, I would like to do that for other people. Thank you. Because I know that a lot of people are, especially with COVID, everyone's like, I got a course. Pay, 3 payments of $97 and take my course. And I'm hearing from other people, like, I paid, $2,500 for this person's course and I didn't learn anything. And I'm like, what you mean? What? You learn nothing? What you talking about? And it's like, that's not how it's supposed to go. And as someone who designs courses for a living, it's like, as adults, we learn completely different than children. So you can't teach us the same way you would a kid. Like, our attention spans are like, and by then, you not engaging me, I'm like, I ain't watching this. I'm done. Like, I got little people to take care of.
Right.
I got stuff to do for
my and that's what I was saying too about, just being an entrepreneur. It's kind of hard to talk to people who are not about it, because it comes across as boring. It's like, well, that's all you want to talk about. And it was like, yes, that's all I want to talk about. I know you tell me what you know.
Right. Jalen was like, skip to the assessment. Exactly. It's like, just give me the quiz about this information because I'm done. And a lot of people don't understand that you have to build a course a certain way for the information to build on top of each other. So that way you'll retain it and also keep people engaged, because again, we're adults. And also all learn differently. Like, for example, I know I'm a visual learner. Like, I don't want to sit. I'm a visual and I'm a kinesthetic learner. It's like, show it to me and then I'm going to do it.
Right.
Our auditory learners. Like, I'm like, I don't know how you can just listen to stuff and get it. Like, I got to see it.
Yeah. I need all of it.
Yes. Some people prefer to read, but when you build a course, you have to consider everybody. And a lot of courses, it's not like that. It's just people talking to you, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not paying $2,500 for you to talk to me. No, I need you to teach me what you know, and then also don't brain dump on me either. Like, don't give me all the information you know, and it's not in an order that I can understand. Like, that's not going to help me. So it's something that I've been considering about offering, even down to building out the design for people's courses, because a lot of people are using different platforms to insert their courses. Lord Jesus, I got loud little people. I don't know what was funny.
Cracked up.
Right. It was hilarious. But a lot of people are using platforms like Thinkific to build their courses. And it's like, that's cool, but you still have to have, some type of structure for your course, because people talk. Like, the internet is super small. Like, it's like, by the time you get done putting out a course, somebody be done watch it and say, oh girl, don't buy that because that's horrible. Like,
it's like that, because everybody's so hungry right now for, listen, I need to do this. This is my only income. Talking about they watching you on TikTok. But yeah, it's so many people, and that can get confusing now. But I think the more you start to know, you can pinpoint, okay, that's a scam, they're trash. Like, the more you you pick up and you learn from other people. And that's probably one of my top 10 reasons for even creating this news network that's specifically about entrepreneurs and business owners, because it's like it's a place where we can all talk about it and come together and say, hey guys, I saw this, what do y'all think of this? Or hey, I had this going on. I usually have a rant Leisha moment where I'm ranting about something that I went through the week that totally upset me and made me want to run somebody over, but I didn't do it.
For not running people over. I got you on bail money, but I'm just saying I would prefer not to use it.
Yeah. The kids are older now, so I don't want to have to go through that whole story about what happened,
Right. Mommy, what happened? Why are you here? Well, I was having a rough day, and the car and I couldn't catch it. I was trying, but I didn't.
I know earlier you mentioned TikTok, and a lot of people do not talk about TikTok because I remember at one point I thought it was going to go away, which
we all did.
I don't know what that was about, but whatever.
Right. TikTok, what is that? Like,
because you think it's for kids. Yeah. Then I start seeing the commercials. I think on the Discovery Channel, they start advertising TikTok for business. Yeah. And so I really hadn't had a moment to like just dive deep into it. But like you said, it's becoming a priority. Social media is for you to be on all platforms, not just Facebook or not just IG. Like, get on all of them.
Video is content that is easily and quickly consumable. Like you can watch information.
Sorry to interrupt, but I need help spelling.
Sorry to interrupt.
I need help spelling Madhouse the movie because I saw.
Damn, you got big. Look at them. Oh my gosh.
Hi everyone. These are my children. This is Warner and this is Anaya.
Hi.
Hi.
Dang, they got big. They were like little bitty midgets last time I saw them.
Okay, here you go. Please close my door, and I will see y'all in a little while. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
That's the little celebrity right there.
Yeah. I was like, Auntie Danny said hi.
Shut up, Joe.
That part. But yeah, I really think because you can consume something so quickly and so easily, and again, as adults, our attention spans are probably really only a minute, if that. Yeah, it's really easy to keep making content that's easy for us to digest, and we can go take it and do what we need or come back to it. Like video content isn't going anywhere. It's not. Like it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger because it's easy to make. And I think the hardest part is just keeping up with all the trends. But if you're an entrepreneur and you stick to making your reels, which is Instagram's version of TikTok, if you stick to making them what they call evergreen, which is content that's long lasting and timeless.
Is this an O or an A?
That's a U.
Oh,
that's an O. If you
hey Jennifer, this is Pastor Mama right here. This is my mother-in-law. Hey, Mama.
Hey. It does have a very clean and royal look.
Thank you guys. Because I know you sure will tell me, be like, Miss Ma'am.
Right. I was like, no, because I love you, but the polish, just bring it in like a little bit.
Okay. That's why I did it like this, so you can see all of it, because I hadn't had a chance to show you. So I was like, let me show her right now real quick.
Just bring it a smidgen down so it's not all up on the circle.
So it's not on the circle. So don't cut it off. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna do it. My mind.
Whenever you got time, because you're the hardest working woman in the world. I'm just letting you know that's what
I'm gonna do it tonight. And this is Dr. Smith. She said I need to learn how to make reels. She's the one that is that's the owner of LCS Counseling Consulting. Sometimes I tag you in her lives.
Yeah, I was starting to watch the other one. I think with the woman who talked about recovering from domestic violence and abuse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was the last one that I saw. And can I answer her question? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
What I'll say is, you've got it easy because you've already got a subject that you can easily and freely talk about without having to like actually write down what you're going to say. There are so many therapists on Reels and TikToks giving people tips on how to process through their trauma, how to do inner work, how to communicate more effectively, how to be a better partner. Like, just find whatever it is that you want to make and just get on camera and talk about it and condense it, because with Reels it's 30 seconds. With TikTok they moved it up to a minute, but if you can condense that information and still give it to them in the same way, like, to me, you've got it a whole lot easier than some people, because some people have to really think about the types of content that they're going to make. And I feel like it's a time now where a lot of people are open to more advice about how to be better people, how to heal themselves, like how to get their lives back on track since COVID. Because I think COVID had made a lot of us sit down, and a lot of us are like, "Ooh, I got problems. Like, I got real life." Right. Like, I've been sitting in the house and I'm realizing like I am not handling none of my life situations right now. Or like they used to joke, it's like, now you sitting at home with your partner all day and now you realize you don't like that person at all. You
start learning stuff about the kids and be like, look at you start doing that.
There's one person that I follow. She's become so big because she's been giving parenting tips, like on how to be a better parent, and how to, talk to your kids, and how to say no without it sounding like a firm no. Like, it's so many things that you can talk about, but people want to learn things, and they just want to learn them quickly and in bite-sized chunks.
Oh wow, look at you, all this info.
Yeah, like, in a minute, I need to add social media manager to my title if I don't quit playing. But it's
you should do it all. Shut up, Joe. I need to stop putting I keep accidentally clicking on his comments. I'm not trying to put them up here. Pastor Mama said, I got my hand up. What's a reel? And y'all can tell me later.
I can tell you now. On Instagram, a reel is 30 seconds of video content where you can basically do anything that you want to do on video. And when I say anything, I mean anything. You can talk about your life. People be on there, excuse me, being messy. Sometimes I get into that. They be talking about other people's boyfriends. So I get into be honest. Yeah. Like there was one where it was a guy, and all the women that he's talked to, they all did stitches of them being with him at different times, like within the last 6 months. Yeah. Reels is so good that it's connecting people and helping people find each other and connecting people to causes. Like, there's a couple whose baby, they're calling it medically kidnapped. They were medically kidnapped because they thought that the child was malnourished, and they medically kidnapped the child by saying that the parents refused to give the child a B12 shot, and they didn't, and they recorded the whole conversation. And so I think it's at least been 3 or 4 months, and they're still trying to get their child back.
Wow.
Like it's a movement of people saying, whatever you can do to help this family so they can get their child back, let's band together. Like, it's Reels and TikTok is making it to where people are really out here wanting to be communities. I'm trying to think. The last thing I watched was people are talking about the language among the slaves, the language that we used to use as slaves so that we could talk to each other without slave masters know what we were talking about.
Right.
Like people are on here telling other people this is what the language sounds like. Go learn it, because we not trying to have excuse me, these white people keep taking stuff from us. Like it's just so much information.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that. Let me write this down.
Right. And even the one you were telling me before we actually went live, I was like, send me that link to that one.
Yeah, like even my mom got on there and learned how to fold towels a different way. So now they be all rolled up and they save more space in the towel closet. Like just any and everything is on Reels for you to learn.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. We all need to get on TikTok, because I just completely, just was like,
right. No, that's how I was too. I was like,
yeah.
I ain't getting on no more social media platform. Like I am platformed out. I don't want to do nothing else. And then I'd be on it every night, just scrolling and laughing. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it does help, and it does help bring in business. It really does, because a lot of people, I know some people tell you to do the email blast.
Yeah.
So me, I do a little bit of everything. And so the email blast is not really, people see it.
Yeah.
But everybody don't really check their emails like that unless they are, a business owner or something like that. Then they're checking it, But other than that, a lot of people don't really check it. Hold on, wait.
I just saw it. So you make the reel on Instagram, and you can share it on TikTok, or you can do vice versa. You can make it on TikTok and then share it in Instagram. But TikTok is not owned by Facebook. TikTok is owned by a completely different company. I believe the company is Chinese.
That's they're not linked, so you can't link them like Facebook and Instagram.
Because
come on, we getting this. We learning. Right. Look, you see, I got my pen. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, that's why for a little bit people could get away with more stuff, because it's not the same guidelines like it is for Instagram and Facebook, because Instagram and Facebook is strict. Like the other day, I couldn't run an ad because it had the word shit in it. It's like, nope, I don't know what you thought you was gonna do, but we can't let you do that.
It rejected one of our ads because I think I said something COVID-19 blah blah blah, and they were like, no,
right?
No, this sounds like you're trying to run for it's like office or something. Like they were like,
they told you you're being too political.
Yeah, and I was like, really? I didn't invent this.
Right. There's another comment with people hook them up with the words on screen and music. Yep. There's an account on Instagram called Creators. Okay. And it's focused on creating content in Instagram. Every week they do a post on what sound or what music is popular on Instagram. So if you want to take some of those songs and make a reel to it, you can, because a lot of people are using those sounds. So there's more of a likelihood for your reel to show up because a lot of people are using that sound.
Wow. Okay. And it's called Creators on IG.
Yes.
Look, that's what I'm telling you. I'm taking notes too. We can share notes later. Because we share notes on StreamYard, because she does her show on Tuesdays. And so it's like, hey, did you know this is such and such? And then she's like, hey, did you know this is such and such? Come on, we gotta learn this thing together.
Like sometimes I don't understand why people will get on these platforms and learn all the things that they learn about it and then don't want to tell nobody. It's like, you was out here just like the rest of us. You know what you was doing. Right. So why are you up here trying to be the gatekeeper of the information? Now, don't get me wrong. I was in Clubhouse is another place where you can go and really talk to people.
I didn't like Clubhouse. It was too much going on for me. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It was cool when it was okay. You remember when Facebook first started, and the only way you could get on it is if you had a college email address, and then they let everybody on it, and then folks started acting stupid. That's the same thing that happened on Clubhouse. Clubhouse can only get invited to be on it. And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all when it comes to branding, if there's something that you want to offer and say it's something that's a higher ticket value, talk about it like it's exclusive. I know that sounds really stupid, but as people, we love to feel like we special and we the only ones that get something. I don't know why we do that, but we do. If you start making VIP, something in our brain says, "Oh, I need that. It's exclusive." And it's like, man, this shit ain't exclusive. I can Google it. But anyways,
YouTube got free videos on it already.
Right, but it's exclusive.
That is funny.
I don't know why our brains work that way. I hate it sometimes, but you know, because Clubhouse was like that, it was cool. But then all the other people started coming in, and they were taking over people's rooms and just making the rooms not be worth anything. So I kind of stopped. But it's also a good platform to be on to meet people and to network, because it asks you to put in your website and your Instagram.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I set it all up, and just once I got on there, I don't know how I was feeling that whole week that I tried it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have an iPhone, so I was using Maddie's iPhone, and so I was going on there, and I was like, I don't even know how to work this iPhone. And then once I figured it out and I got on Clubhouse, I was like, this was too overwhelming for me. Yeah. It's like I couldn't focus on just one. Wait, what's going on over here? Okay, let me go in here. And then somebody's talking crazy. Somebody else was like, no, I don't want that. I can get I found myself all over the place, and it was too many people. And I just, I said maybe I'll try it again, but it was too much for me.
Yeah, to me, I personally feel like if there's a platform that you have really mastered, like start with that one first. Like, don't try to overwhelm yourself by learning all these platforms, because if you really want to be honest, all the content cycles through all of these platforms anyway. Like,
yeah, it does.
It's people's comments from Facebook on Instagram. It's Instagram on Facebook. It's Twitter comments on Instagram. Twitter comments on TikTok. Twitter like it just all circulates.
Yeah.
I didn't used to like Twitter. I thought it was stupid. I was like, who gonna sit up here and read y'all typing all these Facebook posts? I don't want to read that. And then I got on Twitter and got addicted because it kept me up to date on what was going on in the world, like in real time, like what was happening. And I'm like, oh, this is beautiful because I'm nosy. So I was like, what's happening? Where? What?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think my Facebook automatically posts to my Twitter, so I don't really go on there.
Hey, you ain't got to, because it's already posted on there.
It's posted on there, so hopefully I'm getting the messages.
Right. You're probably getting followers too while you're at it. People are like, oh, let me follow her because that's some really good content.
Right.
Yeah, when I was on, I used to have friends in Tennessee, friends in Washington, D.C., friends in California, like real life people who were like, hey, if I come to Dallas, like I want to come and hang out with you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's how big Twitter is. And to me, it's like, I'm finna date myself. When we used to be on AOL, like meeting people.
No, you didn't bring up AOL. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
You will not bring up AOL and start calling out people ages.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. All in chat rooms that I ain't had no business being in, but it was fun at the time.
It's a long time ago.
Right?
long time ago. Yeah. And you know what? So I met this guy. We went and cleaned his floors. And he gave me an idea, and so I'm not going to tell you right now, but so on here we all came up with short-term goals, and so one of my goals was to figure out what am I I didn't even know who had that. Look, see, Pastor, I'm gonna call you when I get out of here. But one of my goals was there. This is called a news network, and so I slowly just started going live every Monday and Friday. Yeah. Different topics, more live discussions than interviews. Mm-hmm. But I have an idea, and so I'm not gonna ask you live in front of people.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
No, why not? You on here being authentic and talking about your business and your challenges and your struggles.
I know, but not this part.
I'm gonna let you make it today.
Yeah, not this because it's a question.
Like, is it that bad? You clutching your pearls? What's happening?
No, because it's a question for you, and I don't want to ask you in front of everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, but it goes with my vision for this.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'm gonna talk to Jennifer, but I ain't gonna do it on live on the air. So you can go back and make a snippet out of it. Be like, did you remember when you asked me this?
Hey.
Yeah, I won't do that. But I want to give everybody your information because you dropped so much, so many nuggets, and so I want people to know where to contact you. This is her email address, and then you guys see it says .co. I just learned that today. That's gonna be. Yeah, I was like, man, she always knows stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's like a lot of people have .coms, and my grandma always used to tell me, and she still does, like, there's nothing new under the sun. So if you come up with a name and somebody already has it in .com, there's a party who's like, well, dang, what am I going to do? So you just move to the next set, which is .co. And then after that, you could do .net. But for right now, I would stick with .co because there are other domain extensions that you can use. But the more that you start to use them, the more that they start looking, again, a little bootleggy. And so then people don't want to work with you because your web address is extremely long. And they're like, you want me to go where? What's your web address? And so we talked about earlier, for me, I made sure that every place that you can find me, it's all named the same. So my website is NicoleDesigns.co. My Instagram is NicoleDesigns.co. My Pinterest is NicoleDesigns.co. So that when I'm saying it, people can easily look it up. And it's NicoleDesigns.co on Instagram. It's just Nicole Designs on Facebook. It's Nicole Design Studio over here. Like, that doesn't help people find you. You want to
and I remember you taught me that at the very beginning. Like, it needs to say that everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, because people will remember it. Like we said, it's walking around. You like walking around here with no face. Nobody can remember you. Nobody, you want to be memorable. And so that was a lot of information. I still think you gave out too much, but whatever. But we appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine because I know you have way more. So I really truly appreciate you for that, and I thank you so much for coming on because I've been telling everybody on here, hey, you guys, Jan is gonna come on here. She got all the info, all this design stuff, everything you need to know about your branding. And so that's why you were one of the first people I reached out to about the Business Expo to be a speaker, because I knew you had all the info, and I know you've been a speaker many times before at different functions. And so I was like, this will be nothing.
I love talking to people about branding because it's like, I want y'all to take your business where you see it going. Like, I want you to be able to if you want to write a book. Like, Amazon is making it now to where all you got to do is write your book and they'll print it for you and sell it on Amazon. Like, you don't have to do anything but just write it. You know, I'm gonna say, get it proofread. So
please, I was just about to say that. Please get it proofread. I can't stand these run-on sentences. I can't do it. Put some periods and stuff there. All that. I need all of that. I need capital letters. I need all of that. Just because they letting you do it don't mean you just jump in that mud, all wrong and forget everything you was taught in third grade. We gotta do better with that. Anyway, sorry, that hit the spot for me. I can't read your book if I don't know where to stop. I'm gonna be out of breath, So anyway,
you don't know where to stop, ma'am.
Anyway. I said I was gonna be good tonight. I wasn't gonna do it. I said I wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have you back on for sure because this was great. And I'm gonna tell you my idea tomorrow because I'm gonna let you bask in this.
I know. I feel like y'all are pumping life into me today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I was tired today. I was like, "Ooh, let me not yawn on this live real quick."
Yeah, no, look, it's way past all of our bedtimes.
Right. I'm claiming me being old. Like I am claiming it.
I'm fine with it.
Right. My grandma tell me all the time, because you close to 40. Excuse me, ma'am, I am not. I got 3 more years till I get. Can I have them? Can I have them? Can I enjoy them? Please.
Don't say it. I'll be like, please don't remind me. Please don't. But yeah, I thank you so much. And so you guys, remember I hope you guys were taking notes on everything that she said. That you need to have your name needs to be the same on all the social media sites. And we all gonna get TikTok now after this. We're gonna get TikTok in business. We're gonna do it. Right. We're gonna do it. And you need to have systems in place. So people will take your business seriously, not just operating through Messenger, Cash App.
Yeah.
All those places.
They need invoices.
Yeah. So Jennifer, I thank you so much for coming on here, and I'm going to send you a message in the morning about
I need you to have business hours so I know when to talk to you, because I don't. You just too many stuff all times of the day. Like she gonna respond when she gonna respond. I don't know what time of day that is, but I feel like it's between like 5 and 7, and then again between like 8 and 9, and then I might be able to catch you at 9 and 10. But that's about it. The rest of the day, it's like she ain't finna say nothing to me. Like the other day when I called you, and like 600 hours later, you talking about, "Oh, I saw you call." Yeah, I need you to answer the phone and or call me back. Not tell me I called. I know that.
Hey, listen. So I get that complaint all the time. Even my mama is like, "Hey." So I said, "Mama, just text me, because if I'm in the middle of something, I gotta finish it or I ain't gonna get it done." So, I got issues. Like that.
Okay. You know what? You set the precedent that you was always busy, so I don't expect anything less. If you me, I'd be like, "What's wrong? What done happened? Why you not busy?"
Like, wait.
What's going on? Somebody? Do we need to talk to somebody? We need to call somebody? You're not busy.
That is funny. But I appreciate you, and I love you so much, and I just thank you for taking the time out to come on here and educate all of us. We will have you back again, and you guys will see her live in person at the Business Expo. Make sure you get your tickets. And so I'm gonna text you tomorrow. Okay, then.
Okay.
All right. Love you, girl. Good night, girl.
Love you too. Good night.
All right, y'all. Let me see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I'm really tired. So you guys tune in. What's today? Friday. Monday we're gonna have it's a live discussion, I think, and then Friday it's I'm supposed to have Dr. Sabrina on here, the one that wrote us the books, the book that Pastor gave us. So I'm definitely going to have her on here. I think she's at the end of the month. I got to look at the schedule. I'm not in the room. Pastor Mama, I did. I worked really hard today. Yeah, but I'm not in the room. I don't have my calendar and all that good stuff. But I just thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'm so tired. But I thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to get your tickets for the expo. We have a certain limit due to everything that's going on with COVID. We don't need it to be jam-packed. So I want everybody to still be able to spread out, wear your mask. If you like to be a vendor, I will send you the info. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I love you all, and good